glowing text come already animated. So what we're going to equally show in this video is how you can move the animation around to achieve maybe a kind of a sequence in order for it to look interesting. And for us to do that, our focus should be on the scene and equally on the timeline. So we have to quickly switch to the scene, and we have it clicked and you can see it here. So and we equally have to open the timeline so that we'll be able to see things properly. So you can look at it and you see that it's already have it love, which is, but somehow our attention is focused not on the letterbox but on the main letter itself. So we have to click this disclosure triangle to open the content. So you can see that we have the box for L. So we can simply go to here to click on L. So you can see L down here. So when you look at this, you can look at it, find out that there is no animation that you can find here, because you can't find it in animation timeline. Where you can find it is when you go to vertex animation, you click here, you now enable vertex animation. That is where you can see it. Let me switch this so that you'll be able to see it properly. So let me equally move it down. You can see it now. This is the animation that is associated with L. So when you scroll through this, you can now see that L is playing. We have L selected. Remember, I always have to stress this. Avoid selecting the letter box, because the letter box has its own animation, but it's not really important. We are not animating the letter box. What we're animating is the letter itself. So our focus should be strictly on the letter. So depending on where you want the animation to appear, but let's assume that we want it to start from beginning. So L would definitely start as the first letter. So we can scrub through, you can see it here. So at this point we want the other one to start, which is O. We can now click to open O here. We click here, we can scroll so that you can see that when I click on O, you can see that this has switched to O. We have O here. So we don't want O to start from where L starts. So we want O to start from here. So we can now move this for O to this point. So you can now move it to this point. So this is where O will start. L will start first, then O will now begin from there. You can see it here. So we continue with the same trend. Okay, we can move to this. You can see that there is a space here, and we can equally just by eyeballing it create another space where the other one will start, which is V. We simply go here and click on V, and we move it to that point. This is where V will start. So we have V. So we can move, just we continue in the same trend, we can move to this place and see this is where the E animation will start. Always avoid clicking on the letter box, because it is just a container. It is not the main content. At the end of the day, we are going to discard them, and that is not the focus of this video. So we have to now go and click on E. We'll click on the letter, we'll bring it to this point. So I think everything is cool now. We can go back, because the letter box always start at the beginning. Each of them start at the same time. We'll not be able to appreciate this, but we'll just try to see how it looks. So we can move. L appears, O follows, E, V follows, and E now ends it. I think it's looking awesome. That is the kind of thing that we might desire at the end of whatever we are doing. So that is it. We've created the animation, or rather we've ordered the animation to shoot whatever we want to create. So in our next video, we are going to now see how we can now add the glowing effect to the text.